Okay, my name's Patrick Russell. This is a 1935 Rover 12 horsepower. They were produced from 1934 to 1936, all hand-built by a team of 5 men from start to finish. I bought this particular car just over 2 years ago. It's never been fully restored, but had work done to it over the years. When it was new, it cost £278 plus £9 purchase tax.
Goodness me.
But you could buy a brand new house for the same money, so it puts it into perspective.
I bet you've spent a lot of money on it now, haven't you?
Not really, no. I just tinker with it and spend a little bit of money as and when, just to keep it going as it is.
And how many miles a year do you drive in it?
Oh, only about 400 miles a year.
Okay.
You can get cheaper insurance if you do a limited mileage,
right.
And it goes along happily about 50 miles an hour, but you know, modern traffic needs a bit more than that, really.
And how economical?
It's not very economical, about 25 to a gallon. So
well, some modern cars aren't that efficient.
It's a very heavy car. It's got a wooden frame, and
okay.
So it is a very heavy car.
Okay. Well, if we could just move down the line.
Certainly.
Okay. So where would you like to? Which car would you like to take me to now?
Well, the Morris Minor. It's probably the best one.
Okay.
Thanks to Alf.
Okay. So Alf, what's your surname?
Kensington.
Okay.
Right, I'm Alf Kensington. This is a 1966 Morris Minor 1000 convertible.
Right.
It was restored about 5 or 6 years ago at the cost of about £8,500. Although the value has now risen to around £12,000.
So would you say it's a good investment?
A good investment, yes, because there are lots of Minor 1000 convertibles about, but they are converted hard tops. They've had the roof cut off and a soft top put on.
Okay.
But they don't fetch that sort of money as a genuine article like this one. It was totally built, engine, wings, doors, floor, at that cost of £8,500.
Goodness.
But
so do you get out in it much?
yes, we use it quite a bit. My wife drives it quite a bit because I drive my other car.
Okay.
Yeah, and do the odd 1 or 2 weddings. But yeah, we go quite a few shows with it.
I mean, why have you decided to display at the Jubilee?
Well, what it was, they asked me if I'd take the Jubilee Queen,
right.
Take her around the village, take her to different places, and bring her here for a coronation.
And this is the village of Carterton?
Yes, village of Carterton.
In Oxfordshire?
Yeah, in Oxfordshire, yeah.
Okay, lovely. Well, very good. So which car shall we go to next?
That's Paul, yeah, because I've got a Morgan, but that's Paul with his Morgan, yeah.
Okay. So Paul, can I have your surname, please?
Yeah, Paul Horton.
Okay.
This is a 2008 Morgan Plus 4 with a 2-litre Duratec Ford engine in.
Yeah, lucky you.
Yeah,
Goodness.
Yeah, I got it from you.
Right.
And it's been a delight to drive.
Right.
And keep it on the road all the year round. And I try not to take it out when it's too wet, but yeah, it's a good machine.
So what made you want to buy a Morgan?
I've always wanted to buy a Morgan from the time that I was a small boy and I saw a Morgan three-wheeler.
Right.
And I asked my father what it was and where it was made, and that's when the love affair started. And I promised myself that when I retired from the Royal Air Force, that would be my retirement present. So here it is.
Lucky man, goodness. So how much do you drive it?
I keep it on the road all year round and do about 5,000 miles a year with it.
What litre engine is it?
It's a 2-litre engine.
Is it really? I thought they were a lot bigger than that.
The engines vary. The 4.4 starts off with a 1.6
right.
Z-Tech and a 1.8 C-Tech. The Plus 4 has the 2-litre Duratec. The Roadster has a V6 3-litre Ford engine, but they've now stopped putting that in, and they're now putting a 3.7 Mustang.
Oh, they really?
Engine. Yes.
Goodness. Watch your back, you don't want to get run over by the MG.
Not a good car.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Where should we go to now?
We'll go back to Alf.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go that one on that one, Paul. You know all about the Morgan, man.
So what's the difference between this Morgan and that Morgan?
Well, this is a 1995 Morgan 4.4
right.
with a 1.8 Ford Z-Tech engine in.
Okay.
apart from that, you know, it's pretty much the same car. It's a design that was first produced in 1936, and the basic shape hasn't changed since then.
Right.
They now have sort of state-of-the-art chassis, but they're still built over an ash frame, and they're hand-built by Morgan in Malvern, which is now in its 103rd year of production, and it's still a family company.
Despite recession.
Despite recession. And they are now producing 1,000 cars a year.
It's quite an achievement, isn't it?
Indeed. They've just started production of the three-wheeler, which was their first car.
Really?
They started production in June of last year and intended to produce 250 cars a year.
Right.
But they are now producing far more, and it's pushed the rate of car manufacture up to 1,000 cars a year.
So these 1,000 cars, are they purely for sale in the UK or worldwide?
No. They're exported across the globe, basically. There's a big market in America, in Japan, China. So,
Very good news, isn't it?
In fact, I was at the factory about 2.5 months ago,
right.
And in the dispatch hall there were 39 cars, and all but 3 were left-hand drive. So that tells its own story.
It's good, isn't it? Goodness me. Yeah. Which other car would you like to tell me about?
Well. Let's see, what else have we got? Let's chat with the MD.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
I think he's there. We'll see if we
Okay.
get me golf clubs, isn't it?
Hello. I'm Tim Saunders. I'm a motoring journalist.
Oh, hello.
And I'm just filming a video of all the
Yeah.
cars. So I wondered if you'd like to tell me about yours.
Yeah, I'm just passing by and I thought I'd call in to see what's going on. There's a car.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. When you went to the bank. you get money for the night.
Well, do you mind appearing on YouTube?
Sorry?
Do you mind appearing on YouTube, on the internet?
I don't mind, no.
Oh, excellent. Well, can I take your name?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of history with this.
Please do. Can I take your name, please?
Peter Hughes.
Okay, and tell me about your beautiful car.
It was in South Africa. That's where it was exported to.
Really?
And it was, when it came back here in 1990, a lady doctor bought it.
Right.
And she exchanged it for a Rolls Royce to a South African guy.
Right.
They had it in the families up until 2 years ago, and I bought it off in a little bit poor state. So I spent 6 months in it last year.
Goodness.
And, I've got it fairly up together.
And did you do all the work yourself?
Yeah.
Did you? Cool.
It's resprayed and the engine redone and new wheels and the original chrome, but I got all re-chromed.
So how old is it?
Right?
How old?
The car,
Yeah.
1950.
1950. And
MGTD in 1950. Yeah.
TD. And of course the TD does not stand for turbo diesel, does it?
No, it's a petrol.
Do you know what the TD would stand for?
TD, I don't forget.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, probably touring
There's that many things
something
around
or
with
other.
this motor. But quite honest, I'm not. I've got good cars, personally good cars, but this is just like I never had an old car before. You know?
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I must show you the engine.
Yeah, go on.
I know it's only basic.
They always put their cars, they always had a code.
Right. That's a work of art, isn't it?
Brilliant.
It's very basic, you know. It's
Twin SUs.
the original engine's there. All I did was put these on here, put new carburetors on. But when I stripped it down to re-spray it all, I decided to change as much electric as I possibly could, regardless of whether they're working or not. I just chucked all away and put new in. It seems to be going okay, you know.
How many miles on the clock now?
Not many.
No?
3,200.
Cool.
That's genuine.
Is it really? So it hasn't been round the clock
Yeah,
twice?
when I come back in 1990, there was MOTs, look at all the MOTs. Between each MOT is about 150 miles. Yeah,
So a well-travelled car?
yeah.
Good.
Driving out here, I've got the text.